Hi guys, Luckfuck here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the 86 rated base icon Michael Ballack. This card does look pretty awesome and I was able to get him in my FIFA 20 base icon pack, which was, I got it for completing some objective towards the end of FIFA 19. I can't remember what it was now, but it gave me this pack at the start of FIFA 20 and Ballack was inside of it, which is pretty awesome. I wanted to review him a little bit earlier on, but I just never got a chance till this weekend, so I thought I may as well just review him now. And this is a great card, and I was actually able to play 4 games despite only getting him on a free game loan. I was able to play him for 4 games, 2 matches in online division rivals, and an additional 2 matches in online friendlies classic match. If you do have any loan cards in your club, you can go into online friendlies, play classic match or any of the game modes, and it will keep your card in this team. So technically, I could use this Ballack forever, essentially, which is pretty awesome in online friendlies if I ever just fancy using a Ballack or like a Patrick Vieira, which I did a review on as well, which is pretty awesome. So overall, 4 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. He's also got a 4-star weak force as well as 4-star skill moves. Getting into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 92 shot power, his 86 reactions, his 85 ball control, and finally his 89 short passing. And I also did have the Maestro chemistry star applied to this Ballack card, and this card looks fantastic. I don't think I reviewed him back in FIFA 19. I was very excited when he was announced as an icon, and I just never got around to using him. But when I saw him come out of the pack for FIFA 20, I was pretty happy. So I thought I've got to use him and see, what he's actually like to use in FIFA. And on the whole, pretty decent. I was actually meant to use him in the position that Fabinho was in. So actually, I've got a Fabinho review coming up later, and I've only just realized I played Fabinho on 6 chemistry. Yeah, he still played amazing. So I was supposed to play Ballack in a slightly more defensive position, but no, on the whole, 3 goal contributions in 4 games is a fantastic return, 1 goal and 2 assists. Very good from a centre mid position, in my opinion. His first pro will be his passing, fantastic passing stats, 88 vision, 88 long passing, as well as 89 short passing. And with the Maestro Chem style, his short passing goes to 99, and both his long passing and vision go into the mid 90s, which is fantastic. And I couldn't fault his passing, in particular his through balls. It's something that I've said in quite a few reviews this FIFA. Through balls is another thing that you can abuse. I've said pace, dribbling, passing with the through balls and stuff like that, near post finishing, they're the really overpowered things that I've been able to kind of gather from playing this game over the past week and stuff. Through balls have always pretty much been like an OP thing for the past couple of years of FIFA now, and it's the same case again this FIFA. And I think it was something that I was able to utilize pretty well with Ballack. Was able to link up very well, obviously, with CR7, which is still just an insane card for FIFA 20, which I'm really enjoying as well. So, yeah, I couldn't fault his passing. It was, very good passing stats. I'll admit I didn't use his long passing too much, which is a bit weird for a centre mid position, but I think long passing this FIFA isn't really the way to go. I think little short tiki-taka one-touch football, short passing between the team is probably, it seems to be my play style that I'm trying to go for in FIFA 20, and I think is the right play style to go for. That's going to probably win you most of the game. And at the end of the day, his short passing is insane, going up to 99, which is fantastic. His second pro as well will be his interceptions, 83 interceptions. Bit of a weird one. You're not going to see any tackling clips in this in this review, which is pretty weird because he's got very good defensive stats, 82 stand tackle. Maybe he did make tackles and I just forgot to include them in the highlights or whatever from playing the games. But no, I have to say his interceptions were very good, made quite a few over the games as well, which is pretty awesome. So I think as an overall defensive performance, he is pretty decent. Would I use him as a CDM? No, I wouldn't. The reason being is because although he's got very good height and strength to play in that role and decent defensive stats as well, I think it'd just be a waste using him there. I think if you want a CDM icon, go and buy an 88 Emmanuel Petit, go and buy a Gennaro Gattuso or something like that. Don't go and buy Michael Ballack. Only play Ballack if they're going to use him as a centre mid. I wouldn't use him as a cam either. I think he's got very poor agility and very poor balance for that position. But using him as a centre mid is fantastic. You get the whole complete part of the cards. You get his really good shooting. You get his good passing. Some of his decent dribbling stats, and also very good overall defensive stats as well as strength. So I think that's definitely the best position to play him in. Overall, the wins, any massive issue to him. Obviously, I would like his agility and balance to be a little bit higher, but overall it's a very solid icon card. He was going for around about 500,000 coins on Xbox, which actually is a pretty decent price for Michael Ballack, because considering he was a lot more expensive at the start of FIFA 19. Having said that, obviously he was a brand new icon for that game, but no, on the whole, good cards. I think trying to go for the 89 card obviously would be even better. It's a card that I might consider trying to buy after maybe a few weeks of of FUT champions potentially. But no, on the whole, really enjoyed him, and I think it's a very, very good icon card. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.